guess what we're watching today? Something we haven't watched in a while. Now, um, yeah, it's been a while since we watched Hershey's Chocolate Kisses. That is not the name of the show. I cannot pronounce the name of the show because I'm an ignorant Canadian girl. Um, so technically, it's been a month. It's been a month since I've recorded any reactions, just because I was in the last bit um, of editing my last book, Blood Vows book for The Choice, and that is Will's story. I was in the last crunch of that, so that past month was just sort of me buckling down and finishing it, and now we're finished it, and we're going to be, I'm editing it now, so that gives me a little bit more free time. So yeah, so now we are in September now. We now have time to sort of get back into our reactions. So very much excited about that. Very excited that we are back with this show, and we are watching episode 52 today. In the previous episode, Creepy Grandma did a little bit of a kidnap, and did a kidnap on Hottie McCrazy, and got him to say that he would, I believe, the reason she let him go was to spy on um, the, oh, what is her name? Auntie Foosball. Yeah. His mother, essentially, like, which that was kind of shocking. And he agreed that he would. So I'm not sure where we are with sort of Hottie McCrazy, if he's actually like really like on our side now, or like what is happening there, because he doesn't seem to be on board with what his mother's doing. But she is his mother, so um, what else did we had? So I may not be knowing where we're at with Hottie McCrazy, but I do know where we're at with Hottie McWeirdo, and that mother is still alive. But I don't know, like, is he going to be like recast as like somebody else, because, or is it going to be like the same actor? I'm kind of hoping that it's the same actor to piss off all the people who were pissed off about him and therefore got to where they got rid of the character, or made you think that they got rid of the character, because that pissed me off. I didn't like the character. I hated him. However, I was supposed to hate him because he was this psycho who was obsessed with Reyyan. So I was supposed to hate him, and I'm not going to tell the writers, you need to, oh Jesus, thank you very much for their, hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. They're doing some kind of construction or something on in one of the apartments. Yeah, they were, the fans apparently like bombarded the writers so much that they made it that it looked like that they were getting rid of the character. I don't know if they just got rid of the actor, which is still unfortunate, because that's not, like, no, the fans should not dictate, in my opinion, how a show goes. The writers should write the show that they want to write, and you have the option to watch it or not watch it. And, like, I don't, I'm kind of torn, because at the same time, the writers, of course, you know, like, they want the ratings, and if you don't get the ratings, then thing, because for some stupid reason, the rating system still exists, which is bullshit, because I don't know a single person who has a ratings box. So yeah, ratings are not, and I will die on this hill, ratings are not a real gauge of the success of a show. You want to know the real success of a show, see how many people are watching, not only like live, how many people are watching live is like the tiniest little fraction of your actual viewership. This is not 1976 where everybody stayed home to watch television. This is 2022. There are streaming services. There is PVR. There is all sorts of ways that people are watching shows now. And yes, there might be people that are like downloading illegally and like that's not, great. But if that's, you know, a way to watch the show, you have to count that too. Because if they're watching that show, chances are they'll watch your next show. And again, as an author who have seen her books pirated on so many sites, I understand. I understand the unfairness of having your shows illegally downloaded. But if somebody like, okay, me in Canada, I have no way of watching this show live. None. So are you saying that you only want Turkish viewers to watch your show? Do you not know that Turkish drama is more powerful, is more popular worldwide than it is in Turkey? From everyone that I've talked to. So you want international eyeballs on your show. And the studios just have to figure out a way to monetize that audience. But either way, so not fair that if the actor did actually get fired, but the character apparently is still alive. So not sure what we're doing there. Which again, and I said this while I was watching the last episode, makes me hate Mama Goonie even more for that insane, vile, hateful way that she treated Reyyan, because Reyyan killed her son. Even if the character, let's say, was actually dead, Reyyan is in no way responsible for it. Could you not, please? It seems like it's getting louder. I'm sorry. Good lord. But well, at least the episode is like 2 hours long, so I don't think they'll be doing that for 2 hours. So hopefully it won't last much longer. But yeah, Reyyan is not responsible for what happened with Heidi McWeirdo. She is not. It is his fault because he was a weird ass freaking psychopath who was obsessed with her. So what was she supposed to do? Just go with him because he loved her? Or no, he didn't love her. He was obsessed with her. Not the same. Just not like fight him because he wanted her? You mean like how you stayed with your husband even though he was an abusive asshat? Oh no, wait. You didn't do that. You let him die in a car accident, Mama Goonie. So shut your fucking mouth. I hate this woman. I don't know. Well, now that like Creepy Grandma's kind of turned the corner with that whole big twist that that happened with like Papa Koala Bear being her son that she thought was dead. So now she's all trying to make amends and everything. So she's kind of turned a corner and is looking to be not as evil as she was. I think I hate, even if she hadn't, I think, yes, even if she hadn't, I'd still hate Mama Goonie right now more than I hated Creepy Grandma. Yes, I'm saying that. I hate Mama Goonie more. Because for what, as wrong as Creepy Grandma's reasons were, and as vile as like what she was doing, from my experience, like if my memory serves, she wasn't a hypocrite. She wasn't like, Mama Goonie is a different level of hatred. She's just a different level. So yeah, she went and like she apparently like put a curse on Reyyan, and now I believe it is she's, yeah, I think it's her that has now tried to poison her, has now tried to poison Reyyan. And creepy grandma was like running over there, realizing what was happening. Was it Mama Goonie or was it Auntie Foosball or was it the two of them together? I think it was the two of them together that um, came up with this plan. Thank you. Let's not start that again, please. Came up with this plan to kill Reyyan, which and they were gonna poison her. So like creepy grandma was like running, trying to like save her, and so she thought that she hadn't um, eaten the food that was poisoned, but turns out that she had, and just the reaction just was like delayed because now the Reyyan looks to be like really ill and might lose her baby. So if that happens, I am going to freaking. I already want Mama Goonie to die. I really do. I want that character to die. So that's sort of where we are. Let's get into the episode. Cannot wait. Very excited. This is Hershey's Chocolate Kisses, episode 52. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know. I need Papa Twat Waffle to die. Like right now. That would be great. If he could just die. I am glad that I'm really glad that Reyyan remembered that Creepy Grandma tried to help her in this episode and they didn't like really drag it out. I'm sad for the baby they lost, but I'm happy that they have they still have the one baby. Um, I need Auntie Foosball to fucking die. Who I do not need to die is Asma. Asma needs to not do what she's thinking about doing. Ferrat, I know he needs some time, but I'm afraid he doesn't have that time because Asma might do something stupid. So I need him to like go back and like talk to his mother and like forgive his mom. Not she doesn't need forgiveness for anything. She didn't do anything wrong. But I need him to go back and let his mother know that he doesn't hate her. Him and the girl, Zainab. I love them. I love them so much. That whole like nice, sweet scene of everybody playing charades. We needed that. We needed that. After this whole, oh my god. Creepy grandma is stuck in a hole. Oh, we have confirmation that Mama Dilly is still alive. Now again, I I don't think that there's anything that Mama Koala Bear could do to make me hate her because I don't agree with what she's doing. However, I understand why she's doing it. Again, every bad thing that Mama Koala Bear has done has been, if not justified, then understood, in my opinion. I love this show so much that I just like the way that like how are we here? How are we here at this point where I'm like rooting for creepy grandma to like get out of that hole and like now Papa Twat Waffle, I believe, yeah, Papa Twat Waffle knows now that Papa Koala Bear is creepy grandma's son. The worst person that could have known. I don't like, again, I don't like the way things are developing with Goonie and Newspaper Dude, that he's all like butthurt about the fact that she's gone back and is living in Mansion McCrazy now, because he sees it as like he didn't want her to be doing that for apparently his sake, because it looks like there's feelings there that he doesn't want to acknowledge. And I don't like that there's feelings there, because, again, if you are new here, while I am perfectly happy with the fact that the actors are a couple in real life, I do not want them to be a couple on this show, because I will always be bitter that my Skittles died. And if my Skittles died for these two to be a couple on this show, I will never accept them. Ever. I love Newspaper Dude. I love Goonie. I do not want them a couple on this show. No. Because he belonged with my Skittles. And yes, the actress wanted to leave, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. They could have recast her. That is a hill that I will always die on. They did not need to kill off that character. Yeah, so sad about the baby that we lost, but I'm happy that we still have one baby. Loving this show so much. So much. We are in like the last third. We're getting there. We're almost done. Yeah, I'm sad about that, because the next episode is 53, and then it only goes up to 69. So we're in like the last third. So I'm not happy. I'm not happy about that. But yeah, I'm just loving this show, and I'm loving the twists and the turns and just the evolution of characters that like I despised Creepy Grandma throughout most of the show and wanted her to die. I wanted her to be eaten by a lion. And now I'm like, yes, Queen, kill that anti-foosball bitch. You need to run everything. Like, how did we get here? That's some, with the exception of those episodes that we don't talk about, that's some good ass writing. That's some brilliant ass writing. And I will never believe that the writers from the episodes that we don't talk about are the same writers for the rest of the show. Maybe those writers were like, the writers that we have now were like down with the flu, and they needed to replace them with some temporary writers for those episodes, because I will never believe that they were the same writers. You can tell me that they were the same writers, but I will never believe it. So, that's going to be it for this week's video. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/authorejamie. Like my Facebook page at facebook.com/authorejamie. And I will talk to you guys next time. Moran, you suck at charades. Bye.